Hi, welcome to Legends of Arcadia, the fantasy opera role-playing game. Today, we will learn to play as a Berserker in a LOA game. Berserks are powerful and reckless warriors who usually come from distant and dangerous places far away from the civilized areas. These men and women at arms have bound their souls with a powerful spirit, generally an animal spirit or a spirit of rage. This bond of spirit and mortal grows over time, increasing the strength and abilities of the Berserker at the expense of its self-control in battle. Berserks are obvious from the outset that they have a truly savage and inhuman element in their personality, and they tend to disturb and unsettle other people. In combat, they can achieve an ecstatic state of mind that will enable him to fight longer, harder, and more savagely than any mortal being has a right to. If you know the basics of character creation, jump to the time on screen. But if not, stay with me for this short explanation. Remember, all the information in this video can be found and expanded in chapters 23 and 4 of the Book of Heroes, the main core rulebook of Legends of Arcadia. First, ability scores define the basis of your character, how strong or smart he is. Your character has 6 abilities: strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. These abilities are divided into 2 groups: those who define your physical limits, defined by your strength, dexterity, and constitution, and those who define your mind and how you perceive and interact with the world. Here you will find your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Your strength will define how strong you are, the maximum weight you can carry, and how hard you hit with close combat weapons. Your dexterity defines how coordinated and agile are you and will help you with your ranged attacks, like bows and guns. Your constitution defines your health and resilience. Having a high value will increase your chance to survive toxins and damage. Intelligence defines how smart your character is and will grant you extra skills and improve your arcane spells or psionic powers. Wisdom measures how aware are you of your surroundings and will help you to spot dangers and cast powerful divine spells. And finally, charisma will measure your confidence and inner self, help you interact with other characters and cast spells and powers that are innate. If your ability score is above 10, you get a benefit on certain dice rolls, and if it's below 10, you get a disadvantage on other dice rolls. To interact with the world, your character will use skills, which are divided into basic and advanced skills, and your class will define how many skills you can train at first level and will determine a set of skills you exceed at, known as class skills. When you train a skill, you get a +2 to skill checks, but if you train a skill that belongs to your list of class skills, you get a +4 instead. And finally, feats are powerful abilities that allow you to do special actions or improve your chances of success when you do an action. A Berserk's typical primary role in a group of adventurers is as a frontline combat specialist. No other character can match his sheer toughness. They can also serve as a good scout, thanks to his speed, skill selection, and trap sense. When you build your Berserk, keep in mind that strength is important for you because of your role in combat, and several of your class skills are based on strength. Dexterity is also useful to you, especially if you plan to wear light armor for extra mobility in battle. Wisdom is also important for several of the Berserk's class skills. A high constitution score lets you rage longer and live longer because it gives you more hit points. At first level, you get 12 hit points plus your constitution bonus, and each level thereafter in this class will grant you 12 hit points plus your constitution bonus, making you very resilient to damage. In the skill department, you get 4 skills plus your intelligence bonus at first level. Your class has a good selection of class skills, with a focus on mobility skills like climb, ride, and swim. Your class gives you a medium training bonus to your defense, increasing your defense in 2, and your physical might is reflected in your training fortitude save, so at first level at a +2 to this saving throw. You are proficient with all simple and martial weapons, light armor, medium armor, and shields, what make you versatile with your weapons, but limit the armor you can wear. This armor limitation is not terrible, as the first class ability you get is fast movement. As long you use light armor, your land speed increase in 10 feet, allowing you to move easier in the battlefield, intercepting enemies. The second key class feature you get is Rage. With Rage, your Berserk can call the link with the Fury Spirit inside of you, granting you an additional combat prowess. For a limited time, your strength and constitution increase, giving you a +2 to your melee attack and damage, and 2 temporary hit points for each hit dice you have. This Rage make you reckless, so you suffer a -2 penalty to your defense during your Rage, and in this state of mind you cannot use any charisma, dexterity, or intelligence-based skill, except for acrobatics, intimidate, and ride, or any ability that requires patience or concentration, such as spellcasting. At higher levels, your Berserk will gain rage powers. These are supernatural and extraordinary abilities granted by the spirit linked to you, like powerful bite attacks, night vision, and many others. At second level, you learn to keep your dexterity bonus even when surprised or flanked, and at third you learn to avoid traps with trap sense. At 7th level, your spirit improves your natural defenses, and you gain the ability to reduce damage. This is called damage reduction and stacks with the damage reduction granted by your armor. Later, your rage will increase at 11th level with greater rage and mighty rage at 20th level, improving the bonuses you get when raging. As you can see, the Berserker can deal a great amount of damage thanks to his increased strength, and he can survive longer in battle thanks to his higher hit point value and his damage reduction. When you play a Berserk, you can select feats to focus on these aspects. Feats like Toughness will increase even more your hit point reserve, while you can combine Power Attack and Vital Strike to make a single powerful hit that can devastate an enemy. Of course, feats like Extra Attack will help you to make additional attacks more effectively. These are good selection when you have powerful magical weapons that grant you extra damage. If you are looking for races that are good combination with the Berserker class, the Taurus is a solid choice, as this is his favored class. With his +4 racial bonus to strength will increase his melee attack and damage value. The same can be said of the Dermer Elf. Other good options will be half-dragons and silvery elves. The less optimal combination would be Viskin, as these little guys suffer a penalty to their strength of -2. But this should not discourage you if your dream is to play a small Berserker. I hope you enjoyed this short explanation of Legends of Arcadia. We will explore more in the following videos. Please, if you like the game, subscribe to our channel. Make sure to click the bell icon so you get the notifications for the next video, and follow us in Facebook and Instagram. You can download for free the rulebooks and character sheet of the game in our blog, linked below, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below, so we can help you to explore the world of Arcadia. See you next time, Legends!